Years ago, when, Tommy Lasorda, apologize, had a break in the internet. I was talking about Tommy Lasorda. So the former Dodger, God rest his soul, manager, he was talking about respecting players, respecting younger players, respecting people overall. And he told the story that years ago, years when he was a kid, he tried to get an autograph from one of his favorite players, and the guy basically blew him off or treated him like shit. Years later, he's in the minor leagues pitching, and he sees the guy. And one in the minor leagues, he'd fallen down. And so the first thing that Lasorda did in those days, he hit him. He hit him. And the guy got upset. There was a little bit of a scuffle. And he said, "Why'd you hit me? Because you didn't give me your autograph." And he said, "Always remember to be nice to people on the way, nice to people when you're on the top, because you never know who you're going to meet on the way down." Okay. So this brings me to Donald Trump. He is on the way down. Him and all his sycophants totally and absolutely fucked up when it comes to Iran. There is no out. That's not going to be easy for him or the United States. He totally hung us out to dry. It was not the economy and oil. It's that he picked a fight with a country who's ready to go basically to the knife with us. And we started it. They didn't start it. Okay? This isn't the this isn't someone attacking the United States like 911. We started it. We bombed them, looking to change regime, thinking that it was going to be, yep, it's over. It's not over. It's not going to be over, okay? And it's going to get worse, because now he has no out. He made so many mistakes. So what's he do? For the last 10 years of Trump being in the sphere of everyone, for the last 10 years, Trump has trashed European allies. He's trashed NATO. He has supported Russia and China and North Korea against Europe. He has ignored everything that everyone said, has ignored everything with our allies. He's treating them like crap. And so they basically have said, whatever. Especially with the second Trump regime, they have basically backed away from the United States because Trump is poison. So now, with everything going sideways on the war that he started and the Strait of Hormuz, Trump is trying to figure out, okay, now what do we do? All right, it's militarily, it's a mess. Militarily, it's a mess. And he can't, and he didn't listen to the right people. Now he's stuck. So what does that mean? It means that at this time, we can't get into the Strait of Hormuz is a dangerous place. So, and we need 20% of the world's oil goes through there. We're hitting the 21-day mark. And as Mr. Global said, that's when shit's hitting the fan. Okay? So Trump has turned to hasn't asked the allies for help. He's telling them, we don't need your help. We've obliterated the Iranian army and navy and their air force. But can you help us send some ships? Could you help us escort ships to the Strait of Hormuz? The entire world has basically said, fuck no. This is your problem. You'll deal with it. We'll figure out a way to get oil. Okay? That's how bad Trump has treated everyone. On his way down, because he's on his way down, he's so pissed off everyone, now they don't want to help him. In fact, they're kind of liking this, because he's hung out to dry. No one's coming to the aid, because you told everyone to go fuck off. Even in the beginning of this war, the UK wanted to help with leased bases for like medical flights and all that. He told them, we don't need you. We didn't need you before. It's too late. You're just trying to join it because we're winning. Literally a statement. And the British said, go fuck yourself. The French, they said, especially Macron, who hates the man, said no. Even the Japanese don't want anything to do with this. Okay? He has basically isolated us with his ego. He thought he was the smartest damn man in the room. He is not the smartest man in the room. He is the dumbest man in the room. And we're paying the price. So this is narcissism at the end. Okay? As I said last night with Mike on the podcast, we have 7.5, 8 months until the midterms in November. That's the only way we can fight this. Okay? Right now we just got to hang in there. But we're watching the fall of Trump. Now they're going to do another distraction soon, and I'm going to do a video about that in a minute. But understand, this is what happens when you fall. Because all the people that have been waiting for you to fall are lying in wait. Europe doesn't want us. Europe doesn't want us anymore. And even if we get rid of Trump and all the Trump fucks, it's going to be probably another generation before Europe trusts us. Because we fucked them. We hung them out to dry. For Russia. For Trump. For his ego. And for their money. So, here we go. In the United States, on the 250th anniversary of our republic, all the blood that was spent and spilt to build the American Republic, all the work done to build and rebuild and try to get America that was open to everyone, ruined by a motherfucking narcissist, misogynist, because people just couldn't let go of power. You let your hate let Trump in. You put the worst person in the world, the worst tendencies, the most unempathetic human being on the face of the planet to run the most powerful country. And he's running it into the ground right now as we speak. Why? Because he needs to be right all the time. And especially with someone who has no idea how the world works, period, because he's been a fucking Nepo baby since day one. We're all paying the price. So, here we go again. But in the end, we will win. It's just we're gonna come out of this tattered, beaten, mud-soaked, but in the end, we will rebuild this country. So the next 250 years, we'll never let something like Trump and his motherfuckers back into power. But we just gotta hang on for the fight and understand what we're fighting. We're fighting a Christian, nationalist, narcissistic, misogynistic administration whose only goal is to put us all down and thinking Americans are going to give up. And as you're seeing, Americans do not give up. Americans get up and fight back because we were created that way as a country.